Hi everybody, my name is Maria. I am with SweetSerenityStamping.com. I am a new demonstrator for Stampin' Up! And I am so excited to be here to share my first video with you guys. I'm really excited and I can't wait to show you projects and be able to teach you a few new things. My blog is kind of scarce out there right now, so it will be getting much better as I go along now that I have all my setup. So anyway, I've had a card out there on my blog, which is right here, for several weeks now. But now I thought I would share this video with you today and learn how to make this great card. This is called a spinner card. I had a little video out there that I showed you how this works. I love these cards. They're very cute. Great for birthdays, celebrations, any get wells, anything like that. I mean, they're as cute as can be. This is made with 2 pennies. Yes, this is how the mechanism works with 2 pennies, and I think it's a brilliant idea. So anyways, I want to get started so I can show you how to make this. I will leave this sitting here so you can kind of look at it. Today I'm going to be using a few different colors and a different flower stamp. So anyways, today what you will need is an 8.5 by 5.5 inch cardstock in Whisper White. I don't know whether you can see this or not, but I have scored it on the 4 1/4 inch line, which we will fold this in half, and I'll go ahead and do this right now. We'll fold it in half. This will be the base of our card, and I will take a bone folder and I will crease my creases. Always have a bone folder handy. I mean, this makes the best creases in cards, and it makes things very sharp edge. So this is the base of our card. You will also need another piece of Whisper White cardstock in 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. And as you can tell with this piece, it has some polka dots on it. So what I had done is with a embossing folder, which is this right here, and it is called Perfect Polka Dots. Sorry, guys, and it has embossing. So I just took this piece of card, I put it in here, and I rolled it through my Big Shot, and it came out with this fabulous polka dot design, which I absolutely love. Folders are great. You also will be needing a 5 inch by 3 3/4 inch card stock in Coastal Cabana. I love Coastal Cabana. It's a very beautiful, pretty bluish green color. And in the previous one here, I used Wisteria Wonder, but I thought I would change up the colors for you today so you can get a different idea of what it would look like, and a different color. So anyways, let's get started. We already folded our base card. I am going to take my polka dotted piece of Whisper White, and I'm going to put some snail on the back of this. And let's do that very quick. And I will lay this, try to get this pretty much centered on top of here, on top of this Coastal Cabana piece right here. And so we are beginning to have our base of our card. You will also need a word window punch, which is, these are great punches. What I want you to do is I want you to take this and put this inside here, and I want you to match it up with the white part of it, the very end of the white, and I want you to give it a punch. Make sure you have it down as far as it can possibly go. That'll keep your line pretty crisp when you're punching. Punch again, and do the same thing on this side where it ends here in white. Go all the way towards the end and give it a punch. And there is the beginning of our window, which our little flower will go into, and make this little spinner card work. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to put some Stampin' Up! Dimensionals on it. I want to make this card stand up a little bit. So I'm going to put our dimensionals in the corners of each one, and I'm going to also put some dimensionals right here and right over in this little spot here, to give that to, you know, make it up a little bit, rise a little bit harder so our spinner card will work fine. For some reason, this little one did not want to go on our little dimensional, and it's because it has, for some reason, it has two little pieces of little piece of paper here stuck on both sides. So anyways, we're going to stop right here at this point because I want to do some stamping. And today I am going to use this Flower Shop. Oh gosh, these stamps are so cute. They're super cute. You get 6 of them in here. I love every one of these. The previous flower I made with this one here. Today I decided to use this one. So we are going to stamp with this one here. We will get our Coastal Cabana that matches our cardstock. And I will get my glass block here and just give this a good press. And all you really need is a piece of scrap Whisper White paper, and of course I'll move this over a little bit so you can see I'm just dabbing my stamp into the ink. Doesn't need a lot of ink. You know, just kind of give it a good pressing, but not a ton, just enough to get it saturated. You can pretty much see. And I will just place it right here and give it a little press and lift. So for time's sake, I went ahead and I made 2 of these, and I cut them out, or I punched them out with the Pansy Punch that we also carry at StampinUp.com. They go perfectly with the Flower Shop stamps, and I've already did that. So here is 2 of them right here I had previously done, which I think are so adorable. Very, very cute. So what I had done is I took a little bit of my snail and I put it in the center of one of these flowers, and I put the other one on top of it, and I want to offset this a little bit. You know, it doesn't matter how you offset it, just I think it needs to be offset just to give it a cute little dimension around there. I think it's really adorable. And I put these 2 together, and sometimes it just helps if these little spinner cards are a little bit stronger than just 1 layer of cardstock. Works better with 2. So there's my little flower right there. I'm also going to take a Stampin' Up! Rhinestone, and I have just my little piercing tool, and I will lift this little rhinestone off of there, and I will lay it in the center of my flower. Gives it a little bit of a cuter dimension to it. I think that's cute, adorable, so sweet. You see that little dimension there? So we have our flower made. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to grab our pennies. So here are our pennies, and what I want to do with them is I went to my local craft store and I bought foam adhesive circles, which are basically dimensionals that we use as Stampin' Up! Now, Stampin' Up's dimensionals are octagon, and you could still use these octagon shapes when doing this project. I just chose to use these round ones here. I think they may work a little bit better, but like I said, either one will work. I just prefer the round ones. So what I will do is I will take one of these dimensionals and put it on top of the penny, right in the middle, and I will pull this little piece of paper off that dimensional there, and I will place the other penny on top of it. Try to get it somewhat centered in the middle, like this. And this, ladies, if you can see it, is the mechanism and how this card will work. So now I will take one of the Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. This part doesn't matter too much. You can put that on the top. So take just one of the Stampin' Up! Dimensionals and place it on top of the penny. And we will pull that tape off there. And I'm going to place my flower in the center somewhat. Actually, I like to do it where you place this upside down and place the pennies right here to make it somewhat center, and push. Okay, so that is our cute little mechanism to make our card work perfectly fine. This point, I would go ahead and can put the penny, attach the penny in there, and what I would do is just stick the penny through the paper like this. You can see it's gonna start rolling a little bit. It's not gonna really roll. Yeah, actually it is rolling very well. So now what we can do is we can bring our base card to where this will fit on back in here, and I am going to pull the little backings off of my dimensionals so we can add this to our card. I know I'm probably boring you with pulling all these little pieces of paper off, but this will be, we're almost done. It doesn't take very long to actually do it, so actually I did that one already. Okay, so anyways, here's our base card, and lay this big card, kind of center it in here as centered as you can get it. And just go ahead and place it in there. And as you can see, our spinner card's probably already going to start taking off. Look at this. This is just fantastic. I just love these spinner cards. Okay, so our next step will be is to get another scrap piece of Whisper White. You don't need a very big piece at all whatsoever. I am going to use this Express Yourself stamp set, which is actually a hostess stamp set, which you can get if you have a party. So if you're more than interested in having a party with me, just let me know, send me a comment on the bottom, and let me know if you are interested in having a party. This is one of the things you can get. It has Amazing You, Best Wishes, Happy Birthday, Love You, Happy Anniversary. It has all different kinds of sayings, which I absolutely love. The one I did previous here had a happy birthday. So today, I think I'm going to go with Best Wishes. I think Best Wishes is very sweet. I will always, let's see. I think I'll go with the Celebrate again, too. I think that looks really cute inside that card. So we're going to use those two stamps. Now we need another piece of Whisper White. Just a scrap piece will do. It doesn't have to be very big. I'm going to take my Best Wishes stamp, and I will place my little glass, I'm sorry, my glass block. I got a little forgetful there, and I'm going to put it back into my Coastal Cabana ink, and you don't need very much ink with this. Actually, it doesn't really need much. I always look at it first, and I will place it right here and towards the middle. And it is right there. That little piece does not matter. If you do that, I'm going to get my word window punch, and it is going to clip that off. You will not see that. No problem. So we are going to get this kind of in the center as best as we can and clip that out. Next, we will need a piece of Coastal Cabana. And we will need our modern label punch. This is also from Stampin' Up. These punches go together. Fantastic. Don't need that much of a piece, just enough to get this punched out. And there we go, ladies. Everything seems to match together with Stampin' Up products, and I just love that. It just makes it so much easier for us. And of course, I have a little piece. I was playing around earlier on this piece, and I have a little bit of that stamping done on it. It's not a big deal. You're not going to see it. So anyways, let's get this centered on here. We're just going to place that on here, and I think that's good. There you go. So now we have the Best Wishes little sign, and I am going to put these on dimensionals. I'm just going to put 2 dimensionals, one on each side, and I am going to peel the back of this off, and we can put this little Best Wishes on top of this card. I think this is so cute. I mean, I love this card. No particular place. I mean, you can put it in the center or up on top if you want to. The top might get a little bit too crowded. You can move it in the middle. That would be fine. I'm also going to take the Celebrate, this little stamp. I'm going to press it on my glass Oh, of course, now this will happen, ladies, every once in a while. This is what happened. I did not press it on hard enough. This block is brand new, so it's a little bit slippery. I need to really scrape this up to get it to stick a little bit better. Maybe some sandpaper and scrape it up a little bit so our stamps would stay better. But I just didn't press that hard. I don't really need to press that hard. I just, I don't know what happened. I just didn't press very hard enough, so it came off on the ink pad. Not a problem. So ink this up a little bit. Get that inked up fairly well. I have a little bit of excess there, and I'll just wipe it off with my hand right now. You can take a baby wipe and get that off with. And I'm going to move this little flower over here because I want to get the stamp inside here. So without me getting in my head in the way, I'm going to stamp this. And then I'm going to move this flower again and re-ink. Get a little bit more on there and go to this end and press it in there. And then one more time we're going to do it in the middle. I just think this is cute when we have a chance to, sorry about my arm, my stamp fell off again. I will go ahead and ink this up here. It's giving me a little bit of an issue, of course, because I'm doing my first video. Excuse the arm. So anyways, I will ink that up a little bit, and I'm going to place it to where it's kind of in the center of those two. And there we go. So now we have the 3 celebrates, which I think this is adorable. I think this is such a cute card. Here's the one I did previously with the Wisteria Wonder, which is a purple, and it's absolutely beautiful. This is Coastal Cabana. One of my other favorite colors. There's really not a color that I don't like in the Stampin' Up! Line. Their papers, their DSPs, their cardstocks, their DSPs, their inks, the stamps, everything is just fabulous stampers. So if you want to give this a try, this would be it'd be great. You will absolutely fall in love with their products. Anyway, there is the card itself, which is spinning. I'm probably doing it a little bit faster than I should, but you can get the idea of how it is spinning. And basically, ladies, that is the card. If you want to, you can go ahead and open these up, and you could stamp it along here if you want to. Put a little flower stamp or something there. That'd be really kind of cute. I like to put my own things in here just to make it much more personal. But that's totally up to you. But this is the card right here, and I hope you enjoyed it. I love making cards. My sister also is a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and it's her fault. I have got addicted when I was with her, and I'm now addicted to all the stamping stuff. So this is going to be a great journey. Ladies, don't forget, I will have more projects out there. I just do not have them out there right now. They are already done. I just have to get out there and get them taped. So I can get these videos back out there for you. So keep an eye on my blog. You'll start seeing a lot more stuff happening on there now that I got all my equipment set up and I'm all ready to go. So anyways, if you want to stay with me and go ahead and go to the join the site, and you can click on there, put your email address in there, and you can keep an eye on of everything I'm coming up with and what I am doing and all my great projects I'm going to have out there. If you need any supplies, you can go down below the video and I'll have a supply list out there for you. And you can also go to my shop button, which is at the top of my blog. And you can shop from there and get your supplies. So ladies, I am so glad that you guys were here with me today for my very first video. I promise you that my video skills will get better as we go along. This is my first video I've ever done, and it wasn't too bad. I actually kind of like it. So anyways, guys, please come back with me again for another project that I promise I will be posting out here soon, and videotaping for you so everybody can see it. So if you have any questions or anything, just leave me a comment and I will get back with you as soon as I can. So everybody, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Please come back and I will see you later. Bye everybody.